More than 1,000 scientists in Colorado could be laid off under the Trump administration's NOAA budget proposal. That's the assessment of a group that promotes Colorado's federal labs, including the 4 NOAA locations in Boulder, slated to receive zero funding. Scientists told our Spencer Soicher that the Trump administration's anti-science crusade could be disastrous.
Boulder is a gem.
Beauty and innovation makes Boulder, Boulder.
That is the foundation of our economy.
Boulder is home to more than a dozen federal labs, until October at least.
We're deeply concerned.
NOAA, or the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, is part of the Department of Commerce. The Trump administration's NOAA budget was posted this week and eliminates funding for Boulder's 4 NOAA labs.
To see a budget proposal by the administration sent to Congress that says we request $0 for that office in fiscal year 26 and 0 full-time employees. That is stark.
Dan Powers with CoLabs promotes the work coming out of the state's federal research labs, like the NOAA labs in Boulder. The climate science research can help determine climate impact and better forecasting that help guide preparation for industries like agriculture and farming to transportation and utility grid stability.
My mortgage rate is depending upon what the potential of climate impact will be in my neighborhood, what the sea level rise will be, why, when. All of that is calculated, assessed, and forecast by NOAA.
Former NOAA Assistant Administrator Craig McLean kept it clean, but blunt, describing the cuts.
The profound, crass, vindictive, I'll say even stupidity that's being exacted by this administration on the science of the nation.
Between the scientists at the Boulder NOAA labs and the researchers in the Cooperative Institute between NOAA, CU, and CSU, CoLabs believes that more than 1,000 scientists in Boulder will be out of work.
To choose from a political perspective that simply is information that we don't want to know anymore, that on its face it's not valuable, is striking and confusing.
We got a generic statement back from NOAA saying it's still dedicated to its mission. Say all this goes through, though, and at some point later a future administration decides to bring it back, that's still a problem. CoLabs and McLean both say that the data gap taints their science, and it's impossible to know what may have been missed during the gap.
Right, I mean, one thing that we'll say around here is like facts don't care if you believe in them. They're still facts. Science doesn't care if you study it. It still rolls on whether or not people are watching.
Yeah, one of them used an analogy earlier, like you go to the doctor and you find a growth. Just saying that you don't have the growth doesn't make it go away. They're also worried that a lot of these scientists, if they leave Boulder, if they leave Colorado, if they leave the United States and they go overseas, it's going to be hard to get them all back, and you're going to have to start from square one when you do get them back.
Right, we've seen this happen before when countries' scientific class empties out and goes to other nations. America has been the benefactor of that in the past, for sure. Spencer Soicher, thank you.